I got let loose in the coffee/ganja shops in the Netherlands when I was 18, and here's how that went. We were there for a gay wedding, and it was the most fabulous thing in the world. The wedding was overseas, so we went there for an entire week. My mother was busy with all the wedding stuff, so obviously I was left to my own devices, which was the worst thing that could have possibly happened ever. My mum was like, I'm off to Germany, so keep yourself entertained. Not too hard to do in a country where stuff like that is legal. My mum kept saying, don't you fucking dare go to any of those coffee shops. And I was like, you can't stop me. I'm 18. She should have stopped me. I go into the shop and I'm greeted with one of those big lists. The one at the top is the strongest, the one at the bottom is the weakest, and there was about 40 options. Realistically, I should have chose the lowest, but I didn't. The guy at the till says, which one do you want? I bought the one up there. And he says, mate, are you sure? Yeah. He asked me about my experience. He's trying to keep me safe. And I just gaslight the fuck out of him. I'm like, yeah, I smoked loads of it, mate. I was on my own, so I went to go make friends with these Dutch people. Oh, I am a tourist. Can I sit with you? And they let me and they loved it. Because I can speak Welsh, I can pronounce they were really fascinated by how well I could mimic their words. All I remember is ik spreek geen Nederland. I think that means I can't speak Dutch. They asked me like, hey, what have you got there? And I told them which one I've got, and they went, oh, I wouldn't do that if I was you. And they kept saying, no, seriously, mate, it is not fun, don't do it. And I was like, I'm only here once. They prepare it for me, give it to me, and they're like, good luck, mate. And I had the whole thing to myself and no one wanted any of it. And if that wasn't enough red fucking flags, I don't know what is. The last thing I remember is putting it down and saying to one of them, I need to go home. And then it's blackout. I wake up about 4 hours later in my hotel room, surrounded in crisp packets, wrappers, Kit Kats. My mum said that she was banging on my door at 6:30 and all she could hear was the thickest belly snore. I found a receipt in my bag for the supermarket. I spent €45 on snacks. When I woke up, I had to go to dinner with my mum's friends and they were like, you look spaced. And I didn't know what was going on. I'm going back in February, so I'll defo vlog it.